Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Flying Alaska with me, Herd 37. So we are here in Sheldon Point. There's SXP, and in this flight we're going to be going to, I don't know how to say it, Togiak or Togiak, something. It's like Togiak. That's how you spell it. ICAO code PATG. I think it is it's not a long flight, but longer maybe than some of what we've been flying. I always kind of forget we don't actually have that much money because I want to buy more planes and stuff, but I kind of realized like we started the company with more money, but we pretty much spent it all on one plane. Do something about that. Let's show you. Company manager. Yeah, we can get 2.3 out of it. We only have 649 in the bank, so we got like a little over 3 million. Didn't we start with like 3 million? Running 319k with it. That's kind of confusing. Would it start with 2.5 million? I can't remember. Maybe it was. I can't really recall. I'd have to go back and look. Alright, 10 passengers, so we're still not full. I'll move this down to 50%. Probably don't even need that much, but we'll leave it there just in case. Well, looks like we're not going to get as much cargo as we normally do. Oh, there's way too much right there. 79. Wow, must have some heavy passengers. Usually get a lot of cargo in here. Alright, 420 on each. Set the type to normal flight. Set destination PATG. I can't remember. I saw that pronounced somewhere, but to me it's like Togiak or Togiak or something. I can't
destination
really
set.
Alright. Let's load immediately. Make sure we got all of our peeps.
Flight control. Check handset AVQ. Check
yeah, no kids on this flight.
Flaps up. Avionic. Check handset gear lever.
Windy.
Check down.
Windy. Windy. 238 windy? Really? Really windy? Alright. Seatbelts on, folks. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been about over a week and a half since I've flown. I don't remember how to do this. I guess there are no tank selectors. I believe that's true. So I should know that. Like I say, it's been a little while. Alright. Turn the battery on. Never noticed that. Fuel boost. Generator. This thing started up, move that up a little bit. There she goes, starting up. Move that all the way up. And let's get the starter off. And cut the fuel boost off. I want to look at something. See, it's like off and off. Alright, that's the generator actually. Fuel boost normal, off to on. So I don't know if we're supposed to leave it there or what exactly. Alright, but I did make the... I couldn't remember ignition and the ignition starter, I guess. I don't really like that. Right generator on, fuel boost. It's like, see, I just put it normal, like, it seems to be normal for me. Move that up. We need to get back as well. That's start up, move that all the way up. We'll cut the starter off. Actually, no, we want that generator, don't we? We want the fuel boost. So I'll put the fuel boost off. I don't know if we're supposed to be on and normal. I don't know. Different planes call for different things, like the Carenado. The Caravan always wants it off. I don't know. Avionics bus, we'll turn those on. Pitot heat, Solvane, surface goes to auto. Prop. Alright, and I think that's good. Like I say, I can't... Oh no, we forgot the nav and the beacon. Oh, we're gonna get dinged. Take on it. We're gonna get dinged. I still can't find anything for our speedometer. Gotta keep de-ice for that. Ah, we're gonna get dinged because I forgot the nav and the beacon. Shoot. That's vertical speed. I can't remember. That is altitude, actually. We're going 80. I think I planned for 8,500 feet. Let's go ahead. I don't think there's a tower. Yeah. Just tune into the traffic. We're gonna get dinged. Let's see what runways there are. 1 in 19. Neither of them are closer than the other. Well, I guess that's not true. One is. How are we gonna get out of here, actually? Gotta turn around. I can't really tell. I should be able to look at the signs and remember, but I can't. So before I say anything on the radio, down here actually, it's gonna be 1. See, the GPS has a 1, but that will change. See how we're not at 1, but when we move, it'll change. I don't like how it does that anyway. Announce our taxi.
Sierra X-ray Papa traffic Zulu Echo 745.
Taxi light comes on.
Runway 1.
Alright, parking brake is off. We're gonna try and make a quick turn around here. Setting the flaps as well. Probably gonna have to get in the grass a little bit. Oh well. Can't really do anything about it. Got in as little as possible. You see, then it changes. I don't know. It's like so many planes are like that. I hate that. Okay, we're kind of going southeast, a little more to the east, maybe. I'm going to say south though.
Sierra X-ray Papa traffic Zulu Echo 745 taking off runway 1 departure to the south.
All right. So we can get that off there. Oh, landing lights. And I believe we have anti-collision lights as well, do we not? Yeah, anti-collision lights. Alright, so get out here on the runway. Don't really need any lights on the inside. Want every little bit of the runway that we can get. I can't really recall how short this runway is, but so many of them are really short. This is obviously gravel. There's that horrible gravel texture. Alright. Alright, off the brakes. It does look quite short down there, does it not? Look how fast that is. 60 knots. 70, 80, that set too fast, 80. Alright, let's get off the ground. Need a room. Gears coming up. Correct 1 notch of flaps. Put the nose too high up when we gain a little speed. Alright, we'll head to the right. Flaps are fully retracted. And as soon as we get pointed in the direction of the airport, we'll get outside and take a look around. Although there's nothing to see. There hasn't been much to see in any of these Alaska videos. Man, it's so remote. Everything is so remote that we fly to. Kind of like it though. It's kind of, I mean, it's fun. Kind of fun to go to these places that nobody else is at. Altitude. Autopilot. Flight director. We gotta switch to nav. I gotta switch this to nav. Check. Alright, we are on GPS now. arm for the altitude will go up at, what, 500 feet a minute, I believe now? Maybe it's 700. It's like this. Now it's coming back to 500. I thought that's when, if you arm the altitude, it'll go up 500, but then we can hit vertical speed, change exactly what we want. See, it just annoys me. That we have to come back, I think, and when we get to 8,500, let me pull back on the thrust a little bit, by the way. Getting a little quick. Don't want to cause any problems with the plane, engine to go out or anything. FS passengers will do that. That we can't just set it. If I remember correctly, we have to arm the altitude when we go up to 8,500. You can't just have it fly to it. Maybe you can, I just don't know how to do it. Maybe I don't remember how to do it. That's one bad thing about flying so many planes and everything. Okay, we can get a little more on the thrust now. Couldn't see that gauges. It sounded like looking at our speed, like we were going a little too quick. 2,000 feet. Like I said, we'll take a look outside. I don't have openLC Alaska enabled right now, which makes it a little bit of a difference. It's more exact on the land class and everything. Yeah, just kind of barren. You know, I'm doing my series around the world, and we're in Russia right now. We're over in like the Siberian area, and it's pretty much the same. It's just not there when our freaking my goodness, just barren, you know, wasteland in the snow. That's really annoying. I wish I could figure out how to stop that from happening, but no one else seems to know either. Actually, like, go off. Like, we have no idea how to get that to stop happening. It's just too cold. And there seems to be, like, no de-icer for it. I'll turn this on. Should be just fine, though. Distance 238 nautical miles from right here. Hour 40. I was going to say we could speed it up, but then I remembered, we don't really have any airspeed indication. I have no idea how fast we're going. I'm surprised we haven't screwed up any landings because of that. No, because I really don't have that great a feel for the plane. I think mainly we probably come in a little too hot, which is better than, you know, coming in too slow and falling out of the sky or something. But anyhow, I mainly just check the gauges and make sure we're always, you know, in the green as well, to prevent any failures. Although you can't prevent them all, the best passengers will give you a failure every once in a while. But if you go full power, 100%, it totally will take one of your engines out sooner or later. Probably sooner rather than later. Alright, we got about 4,100 feet to go. So I'll go ahead and speed it up, everybody, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, gonna slow it down here. 28 miles out. We went up to 8,500 feet. We're down now to 6,500. Probably go ahead and take it down to 4,500. We'll check, get on the radio, and then we'll go ahead and pull back on the thrust here. We'll be going too quick. There we go, PATG. I believe it's 3 and 21 is the only one that we can actually go to, but I'll check. The other one is just too short. Let's go to the map right here. Yeah, see, the other one's like 1,200 feet, so 3 and 21 is the only one we can go to. And for us, it's like 3 maybe will be the closest. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted. Although that works as well. Actually, 21 will actually be. Yeah, I think 21 is actually going to be the best. So we'll say that we're going to go to 21. Full stop landing, and we'll tell them exactly where we are.
Papa Alpha Tango Golf traffic. Zulu Echo 745 is 25.
So to imagine that, I didn't check the elevation, but I imagine, geez, how much does he have to say? That since it's on the coast, will probably be 0. I'm surprised this thing, like when I hover, like things are popping up again. I thought I know that was turned off, but now it's like back on its own. Kind of weird. I guess some of it pops up, some of it doesn't. Weird, because I'm almost positive that was turned off. Okay, pull back on the thrust just a little bit more. I don't want to overspeed. We have no idea how fast we're going. Actually, did that just say? No, it says 0 knots. That's right. Alright. So let's pop this out for heading, and we're going to go out to the left. I remember what I've got to do. I was about to say I don't remember how to do it. Now we got to go to the autopilot. Switch over to heading. Heading is to the left. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It has to rock back and forth. Let's go ahead and go on down to 3,000. We'll probably need to get a little bit lower than that, depending on how fast we get down. I'm just going to let it do it on its own at 500 feet a minute. Just got to make sure we don't get too down too quick because of all this. I'm going to increase the thrust just a little bit. And we'll go back up to 2x. It seems like we're going really, really slow. Probably put too much on the thrust there, but I guess 500 feet a minute we wouldn't pick up too much speed, but we'll pick up some. I'm afraid that we might not get out far enough at this heading. Go just a little bit out, a little bit more, because we will need some time to get down. Although, I guess if you track it, we'll be out a fair distance. Well, I'm not sure what the range is on that thing right now. Good look. Does it say 20 miles? Nice. I was hoping we would get down some clouds or anything. Alright, about 1,000 feet to go, and then we'll be over all the little mountains and stuff too, out in the flatlands. See there any lights or anything up ahead? Go ahead and put full ridge. I'm also going to turn our taxi light back on. Alright. 3,100 feet. We'll level off at 3,000. Looks like we're low enough. Hopefully if we don't come in too quick, we'll have to dive down at it or anything. We got tons of fuel. Tons of fuel. I think this plane does have a pretty good range on it. Alright, let's go out a little bit more. I want to go to 2,800. I'm afraid if we cut in too soon, we're going to end up diving at the airport, and I really don't want to do that. Because we're about to need to go over. Oops. Alright, switch to our heading. Go over a little bit. I've moved this down to 10 miles, so we're probably only 3 or 4 out right now, as it is. I'm gonna let this go down to 2,500. Don't want to really get much lower. The lower you are, the harder it is to see the runway and everything when you're coming down. I don't know where the freaking airport is. It should be directly to our right. That shouldn't be it. It should be on the right over here. Alright, we're at 2,500. I'm gonna pull back on the thrust and start slowing down. We've gone too far. What the hell? What did I do that for? Oh, damn. Did we go way too far? I forgot. I moved the distance down so much that it kind of screwed with me. Also, I know one thing. We gotta move that back to normal. That'll get me to... Now we need to go back out to the right. That was a bad mistake on my part. We need to go back over here. Unreal. Man, I let that go way too far. Being at 2x didn't help anything. I just really wish I could see that as well. That's our position.
Papa Alpha Tango Golf traffic. Zulu Echo 745 is
Is that gonna be it?
East 2,500 inbound to land. Runway 21.
I have a feeling that's it. We need to get down. It's probably still too high. Come on. For a second, it wouldn't let me click it and turn it magenta or cyan or whatever the hell that color is. Ah, man, this is gonna be hard to see. Yeah, it's not letting me do that now. Make sure I turned off the autopilot. Alright. We'll start falling out of the sky a little bit. Gears coming down. Coming up on 2,000 feet. We need to find the runway. We need to make a visual on that. The only thing is, when I screw with the range on my GPS now, I'm so used to it being that other way, a certain range. I'm screwing up bad now. Oh man, that wind! Jiminy Christmas! The wind just kicked the hell out of us. Are we in 2x or? All right, I'm sure we're normal. All right, sorry, I had to get my hands off of it as well. Coming in at full flaps. Why does it seem like we're going extremely quick? I've got the thrust at idle, by the way. It's not how I wanted to come in.
Alpha Tango Golf traffic. Zulu Echo 745 is on final runway 21 to land.
Ah, you stupid speed indicator. Try to level out here a little bit. Get lined up. Man, that wind started really kicking us around bad. Trying to trim this thing out as well. It's not working very well. All of our landings in Alaska seem to have to go cockeyed. We have to crab it. I'm not excited about that either. My skills are not... We need to go left. Need to get left. Oh, we're gonna land off the runway. Oh my goodness. Horrible. Horrible, I know. Bad comments are coming. Oh, that was bad. I needed to get left more. I was trying, but... I was trying to get left, but I just couldn't. Then I started losing track of the runway. I had just a little bit of thrust because I thought we might come up short. But in the end, we didn't come up short at all. We just, I couldn't get over left more. And then when I tried to crab it over, I realized we really needed more left. Ah, that was not what I wanted to do. Jimmy Christmas. I really wish we had a speed indicator. That would make things a lot easier. Just trying to gauge that speed is just not working real well either. We're clear of the runway.
Papa Alpha Tango Golf traffic.
Let's get down
Echo
here.
745 is clear of the runway.
Landing lights, you come off. Anti-collision, you come off as well. Flaps are retracted. We'll make our way over somewhere. Landed off the runway. I think that's like one of the first flights I've ever had, and we actually landed off the runway. Not that all of our flights are good, but we don't usually land off the runway. I can't see because of that window. Alright, we're just going to pull straight ahead into the building. I wanted to see if there was any parking spaces, but that's in the way. Just pull up and let the passengers off right at the building. That's some good service right there. Going right up to the... Oh, wow, you're getting fast. Brakes, please. Get rid of this. Yoke. Park brake is on. Going to cut the taxi light. Cut the avionics. Cut all of our anti-ice stuff off. The middle's off for that one. The throttle. Right, middle is off, yeah, and then manual is down. Generators, you come off. Battery, you come off. Nav, overhead beacon, the doors open. I guess technically I should wait until propellers are stopped before we let people get out. So that would have been the best move. Stop spinning. You're gonna get me in trouble. Alright, they're half out. It'd be really cool if you could see people. I don't think we've ever even taken a look. Maybe we did. First bought it. A lot of passengers, like a lot of seats, really, if you think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there 9 over there? How do we have... We have more people than that, though. Don't we have like 10 passengers on this flight? Or is it 8? Anyway. FS passengers. We'll go ahead in this flight. Alright, 245 nautical miles. Time airborne, hour and 27 minutes. Flight time, hour 31:22. Time on the ground, 9 minutes, 9 seconds. Average speed, 169.34 knots. Climb time, 12 minutes. Cruise time, an hour. Average cruise speed, 190 knots. Descent time, 14 minutes, 20 seconds. Landing speed, we don't know. Came down to 180. We were coming down yet, 187.69 feet a minute. Landing pitch, 3.48 degrees. Landing weight, 8695. Used 743 pounds of fuel. 122 on the climb, 539 on the cruise. Using 534 an hour. Sent fuel used 81 pounds. Exceptional flight 100%. Relieved to land safely after extreme weather they experienced during landing. I didn't notice them getting down to from 100%. Maybe they did at the very end. I don't know. Okay, so ticket income was $1,182, 519 for the cargo. We used 402 in fuel. Seems like a lot. 8 in airport taxes, 73 in insurance, bringing in real income of $1,218 times 50 is $60,900. That's not bad, I guess, for that kind of flight. They thought that we should be 100%, so they increased us 2.19% to 78.2. That's a big one. 330 points. Not very nice landing. 50 perfect flight, no problems. 150. 30 for the scheduled airport. I guess maybe they did give it because the wind. I didn't notice though, because I know. Basically, when we were making our turn, we were still at 100%. So maybe maybe they did come down. So plus 100 for that, and 50 beacon lens must be activated. I know I screwed that up. I knew we were getting dinged on that. All right, I want to check. Does it say how many passengers? Shoot, because I want to know how much that what. Because I was just thinking how many passengers we can take. We're still not full though. I know that. Right, so we are over 2 million. I wonder what you could buy for 710. I don't know if we should waste that on like a Cessna to bring in money while we're flying this. I know you guys are going to new plane, but man, they're going to be really, really expensive. I mean, we got to get that up big time. Big time. Because I know a Grand Caravan, we should probably buy that. I kind of hesitate, but we will buy it because they do absolutely fly those. They fly the Cessnas too, though, on that airline. I don't know if we should bring this down anymore. I'll bring it down to 250. If they don't start filling up, though, then I'm going to raise those back, because then at that point we're just losing money. I was doing that to bring in people, obviously, but close that door. That's not working. We might as well, get $20 each more for a seat if they're not going to fill up. That's you get 8 passengers and 20. That's $160 a flight. That adds up after a while. But I don't know where we're going to go next. I'll just have to check the map. But that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I will catch you guys on the next flight.